Thai PM praises China trip, but are there hidden costs? Bangkok, Thailand. Prime Minister Paetongtarn Shinawatra is touting her recent visit to Beijing as a major win for Thailand's security and trade ties with China, but critics are asking, at what cost? During her official visit from February 5 to 8, marking 50 years of diplomatic relations, Ms. Paetongtarn met with Chinese President Xi Jinping, Prime Minister Li Qiang, and National People's Congress Chairman Zhao Leji. While the trip promised stronger economic collaboration and new infrastructure projects, concerns linger over China's track record of stalled or problematic investments worldwide. Big promises, big questions. Appearing on her monthly television program, Okat Thai Kap Naok Paetongtarn, Opportunities for Thailand with Prime Minister Paetongtarn, broadcast on state-owned NBT HD2, she highlighted key agreements reached in Beijing. Among the headline announcements: new giant pandas. China will send 2 pandas to Thailand to mark the diplomatic milestone. Royal Archway. Construction of a ceremonial arch to honor His Majesty the King's 72nd birthday. Boosting tourism. A push to attract Chinese visitors for Thailand's Songkran Festival in April, with a promise of enhanced safety measures. However, the visit wasn't just about soft diplomacy. Cybercrime and cross-border scams issues troubling Chinese citizens were also on the table. The two countries agreed to establish a joint task force to combat scam syndicates operating along the Thai border, with Thailand's Ministry of Foreign Affairs assigning a liaison officer for rapid response. China's mega projects, a double-edged sword? A major focus of the trip was Thailand's long-delayed high-speed rail project, which will eventually connect Thailand and China via Laos. Beijing has urged Thailand to accelerate construction, promising reduced logistics costs and expanded opportunities for Thai farmers and small businesses. China also expressed keen interest in Thailand's Southern Land Bridge project, a strategic corridor linking the Gulf of Thailand with the Andaman Sea. However, further feasibility studies have been requested before any firm commitments are made. Yet, China's involvement in mega projects isn't without controversy. Across Asia and Africa, several Chinese-funded infrastructure projects have faced delays, financial strain, or accusations of debt-trap diplomacy. Floodwater controversy lingers. Notably absent from official statements was any public discussion of last year's floodwater controversy. In August 2024, former Prime Minister Thaksin Shinawatra, Ms. Paetongtarn's father, suggested that China had released upstream floodwaters, worsening flooding in Thailand. China firmly denied these claims, as reported by the Bangkok Post. With Thailand increasingly tied to Chinese investment, many are watching closely to see if these new agreements deliver on their promises or leave the kingdom paying a hidden price. Is Thailand getting a fair deal, or is it walking into a trap? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Pai overrun by tourists. Local tensions rise as backpacker culture clashes with tradition. Pai, Thailand, once a serene village nestled in the mountains of northern Thailand, Pai has transformed into a backpacker hotspot, sparking tensions between locals and foreign tourists. Known for its laid-back vibe, cheap living, and vibrant party scene, Pai attracts thousands of travelers looking to hammock hop, chase waterfalls, and bask in its scenic beauty. But as tourism explodes, some locals say the town is losing its cultural essence. Backpackers overrunning Pai. The walkability, affordability, and perfect weather make Pai special, said 29-year-old Canadian traveler Alex Chambers. You see foreigners everywhere riding scooters, hopping between waterfalls, and catching sunsets at Pai Canyon. One of the most controversial attractions is tipsy tubing, where hundreds of tourists float down the Pai River with drinks in hand, stopping at bars along the way. At 250 baht per trip, it has become a weekly ritual for partygoers, but not all locals are amused. Culture clash, locals versus tourists. While the influx of travelers boosts the economy, many locals have retreated to the outskirts, avoiding the town center. Friction is growing as some tourists bring behaviors that clash with Thai customs. There's tension because some foreigners act disrespectfully in shops and restaurants, especially after drinking, Chambers explained. It's frustrating for locals who see their home turning into just another party town. With Pai's once tranquil atmosphere fading, some hope the upcoming burning season, when most tourists leave, will bring a temporary return to normalcy. But as the town's popularity continues to soar, the question remains, can Pai find balance before it's too late? Bangkok's deadly crosswalks, urgent action needed to stop the rising death toll. Police cars' revolving light are pedestrian crossings in Bangkok safe? The shocking numbers say otherwise. Police cars' revolving light. Bangkok's roads have become a war zone for pedestrians, with crossings near schools and hospitals proving to be some of the most dangerous spots in the city. Experts are calling for immediate safety upgrades after yet another horrific accident, this time involving a 68-year-old South Korean tourist struck by a motorcycle at a zebra crossing outside the Kidney Institute Hospital on Phaya Thai Road. This is the same crosswalk where an ophthalmologist was killed 2 years ago, despite the presence of a traffic light. Safety advocates argue that this tragic repetition proves Thailand has failed to address road safety at its core. Why are crosswalks so dangerous? Round pushpin lack of enforcement, motorists routinely ignore traffic laws. Round pushpin poor road design, many crossings lack warning signs, proper lighting, and physical deterrence. Round pushpin outdated safety measures, while other countries invest in smart crossings, Bangkok's crosswalks remain high-risk zones. Accident prevention is not difficult, says Shamipan Santikarn of Thai Health's Motorcycle Safety Project. Other countries use proven safety measures, we should too. What's working elsewhere? Small Blue Diamond China, smart pedestrian systems with illuminated signs, sensors, and sound alerts. Small Blue Diamond South Korea, ground-level traffic lights for phone users, audio guidance, and license plate tracking for offenders. Small Blue Diamond global best practices, rumble strips, speed bumps, and harsh penalties for violations. Bangkok's shocking road death toll. Bar chart 100,000 road accidents per year in Bangkok. Bar chart 614 deaths and over 70,000 injuries in 2023. Bar chart 1/3 of all victims are pedestrians. Bar chart 500 billion baht in economic loss per year. Failed strategies and the real solution. Experts agree that awareness campaigns aren't enough, the government must redesign dangerous roads, enforce penalties, and fix infrastructure problems. Most road deaths happen because of poor planning, not just reckless driving. Vertical traffic light. It's time for Bangkok to prioritize pedestrian safety before more lives are lost. Speech balloon. Should Thailand adopt smart pedestrian crossings? What's the real solution to this crisis? Let us know in the comments. Pheu Thai faces political storm. Opposition calls for House dissolution over charter debate. Thailand's political battlefield is heating up once again as the Pheu Thai party, leading the government coalition, stands firm against mounting pressure from the opposition People's Party, which is calling for a House dissolution. The latest political turbulence stems from a high-stakes debate over a proposed charter amendment, an issue that has sparked controversy and fueled speculation about fractures within the ruling coalition. Opposition demands House dissolution amid failed parliament sessions. Despite opposition outcry, Pheu Thai insists there's no internal crisis. Pheu Thai MP Suting Klungsang dismissed the uproar, calling it a misunderstanding rather than a coalition collapse. However, the situation escalated after 2 joint parliamentary sittings, scheduled for Thursday and Friday, collapsed due to a lack of quorum. This failure to convene only amplified opposition leader Nathapong Ruang Panyawut's calls for dissolving the House, portraying the government as incapable of moving forward. Pheu Thai remains unfazed. Party list MP Anuzorn Iamzarod doubled down, refuting claims of instability. Politics is about differing opinions, this is nothing new, he stated confidently. Our government is solid and committed to completing its 4-year term. Constitutional Court holds the key to charter amendments. The heart of the debate lies in whether a public referendum is required before amending the Constitution. A 2021 Constitutional Court ruling mandated a referendum before initiating a charter overhaul, but legal interpretations vary. Now, Pheu Thai is looking to the Constitutional Court for a definitive ruling. Suting highlighted the party's legal strategy, emphasizing the need for clarity. The court's decision will determine whether we proceed, he explained, as Pheu Thai's legal team works tirelessly to navigate the constitutional complexities. Until then, both government and opposition factions are locked in a standoff, waiting for the court's verdict to decide the next move. What's next for Thailand's political landscape? With few Thai determined to push forward and the opposition ramping up pressure, Thailand's political scene is on edge. The outcome of the Constitutional Court's ruling will dictate the next chapter in this ongoing battle. Will Pheu Thai solidify its position and proceed with constitutional amendments, or will opposition forces manage to destabilize the government? Stay tuned as Thailand's political drama unfolds. Subscribe for real-time updates on the latest political showdowns shaping the nation's future. Bangkok's public transport overhaul, 20 baht fare, common ticketing, and a commuter revolution. Bangkok's public transportation is on the verge of a game-changing transformation. The Thailand Consumers Council is spearheading a push for a common ticketing system, a move that could reshape commuting in the capital. With a House Special Committee now reviewing the bill, this proposal isn't just about convenience, it's about affordability, efficiency, and making daily travel simpler than ever. What's changing? Currently, Bangkok's transport network is a tangled mess of overlapping agencies, each with its own ticketing system. The new bill aims to fix the confusion, streamlining fares, boosting safety, and, most importantly, making travel more affordable. Deputy Director General Jiraroth Sukulrat of the Office of Transport and Traffic Policy and Planning insists that the goal is clear: seamless integration for a better commute. No more switching between different tickets for trains, buses, and boats, just one unified system for all. Opposition pushes for more. While the ruling Pheu Thai Party is fully behind the new system, the opposition People's Party, PP, is demanding even bolder changes. List MP Surashay Pravinvongvath argues that the common ticket should include all public transport options, not just electric trains but also buses and boats. The opposition wants a more inclusive definition of public transport, ensuring no commuter is left behind. Affordability at the core. The Pheu Thai government isn't just promising integration, it's making affordability a top priority. Transport Minister Suriya Jungrungriankit's team has set an ambitious target: commuting costs should not exceed 10% of the daily minimum wage. Here's what's on the table. 1. 20 baht flat fare for all electric trains by September. 2. 10 baht bus fare, a potential game changer for everyday commuters. But how will the government fund these cuts? The State Railway of Thailand Fund is stepping in, using taxpayer money to support the plan for at least 2 years. Will it work? The Red and Purple Line Test. A pilot project on the red and purple lines already proves this idea isn't just wishful thinking. The government's analysis shows that as more passengers use the system, costs naturally decrease. The prediction? Financial break-even in just 2 years, a bold bet on the future of Bangkok's transit. What this means for Bangkok? A fully integrated, affordable transport system could revolutionize daily life. Faster, more efficient commutes. Major cost savings for workers. Less congestion as more people choosing for public transport. A greener, more sustainable Bangkok. If the plan holds, the days of pricey, disjointed commutes could soon be a thing of the past. The only question left: will Bangkok's leaders deliver on their promise? What do you think? Can a 20 baht fare system really transform Bangkok's public transport? Let us know in the comments. Thailand's daily weather alert, February 17, 2025. Brace for unstable weather, strong winds, thunderstorms and rising heat. Thailand is facing a mix of extreme conditions today as a moderate high-pressure system from China extends into the upper northeast and South China Sea. This shift is fueling southerly and southeasterly winds, pulling in moisture and triggering scattered thunderstorms, gusty winds, and lightning strikes across multiple regions, including Bangkok, central Thailand, and the northeast. Key takeaways. Hot weather dominates, but expect isolated thunderstorms in parts of the country. Northeast Thailand will see a slight temperature drop, 1 to 2 degrees Celsius. The north remains cool to cold, with mountain areas experiencing freezing conditions. Farmers, brace for potential crop and livestock damage. The Gulf of Thailand is seeing increasing winds and higher waves. Small boats should exercise caution. Regional breakdown. Northern Thailand. Morning chill, hot afternoons. Isolated thunderstorms expected in Kampong Phet, Phishet, and Phetchabun. Temperature, 14 to 22 degrees Celsius, low, 33 to 38 degrees Celsius, high. Mountain temperatures, as low as 9 degrees Celsius. Expect haze and occasional frost in high-altitude areas. Northeastern Thailand. Cooling down by 1 to 2 degrees Celsius. Thunderstorms with strong winds likely in Chayafam, Kon Keen, Nakhon Ratchasima, Buriram, and Surin. Temperature, 18 to 23 degrees Celsius, low, 33 to 36 degrees Celsius, high. Cold mountain conditions, dropping to 12 degrees Celsius. Central Thailand. Hot and dry during the day, isolated storms possible. Strong winds and thunderstorm risks in Saraburi, Ayutthaya, Nakhon Pathom, and Samut Sakhon. Temperature, 18 to 24 degrees Celsius, low, 34 to 37 degrees Celsius, high. Heatwave continues into the coming days. Eastern Thailand. Severe weather warning. Strong winds and isolated thunderstorms expected in Sa Keo, Chakoeng Se, Konburi, Rayong, Chanthaburi, and Trat. Waves up to 2 meters in storm-affected areas, mariners take caution. Temperature, 23 to 25 degrees Celsius, low, 30 to 35 degrees Celsius, high. Southern Thailand, East Coast. Storm activity increasing. Thunderstorms expected in Phetchaburi, Prachwap Kiri Khan, Chumpun, Sarot Thoni, Nakhon Sai Thammarat, Phat Halong, and Songkhla. Winds reaching 35 km per hour in some areas. Wave height, 1 to 2 meters, exceeding 2 meters in storm conditions. Temperature, 21 to 25 degrees Celsius, low, 31 to 35 degrees Celsius, high. Southern Thailand, West Coast. Storms brewing over the Andaman Sea. Expect isolated thunderstorms in Ranong, Phang Ngo, Phuket, and Krabi. Wave height, about 1 meter, exceeding 2 meters offshore. Temperature, 22 to 26 degrees Celsius, low, 32 to 36 degrees Celsius, high. 6-day forecast highlights. Heatwave intensifies. More scattered thunderstorms expected in the lower north, northeast, and central regions. Winds strengthening in the Gulf, seafarers advised to take precautions. Northern mountains to experience frost in some areas. Safety advisory: stay indoors during storms, avoid open fields, tall trees, and unsecured structures. Farmers should take immediate precautions to safeguard crops and livestock. Seafarers should proceed with extreme caution. Stay ahead of the storm. Like, share, and subscribe for the latest weather updates. Stay safe, Thailand.